Hey guys, what is going on? We are stuck in Viridian Forest. I don't know what the fuck is going on. No, I absolutely do know what's going on. Oh god, I'm getting attacked by a bug catcher. That's what's going on. Yep, Viridian Forest is kind of that first, like, little, dungeony kind of area that Pokemon ever throws at you. And it's nice to see it kind of recreated like this. And it's still, it's simple, but it's not entirely unchallenging, given what it is. Alright, we've got some hype-ass trainer music, and we're going to peck the fuck out of this Weedle. Should take me... Oh, super effective! Nice work. That last level she gained must have boosted her attack up just enough to start wrecking Weedle shit. Caterpie, nope, I am rolling with Athena. She has proved herself worthy. Now, see, the problem with Caterpie, and I think Weedle too, is that they're part poison. And Hilda is fighting, and fighting is not very effective against poison for some strange reason. And not that low kick could be very effective anyway, considering they're so light, because low kick actually does damage based on the Pokemon's weight, which is another cool thing I really like, but I think they got a little too far into it. One thing I really don't like in the new Pokemon games is how every Pokemon, like, comes out in the air and then lands on the ground. Like, I know it's to show weight, but I feel like it just looks weird when, like, Tyranitar comes out floating. It's a little strange. Alright, we're gonna go north. We're gonna go north here. See what's going on. Some more Bugcatcher looks like. This is nice about Viridian Forest. They give you two options. You can go around the long way and not go in any grass, or you can just, kind of grin and bear it and go through the grass and fight this trainer, which I will. You really gotta fight every trainer at the early game. They give you money, and the experience is so invaluable. Especially in a game like Pokemon, you never really know what the curve is going to do to you. The next trainer you encounter might be just too strong. I mean, the rival in that situation, if you didn't know he was there, he would have wrecked your shit, and he has before. I've definitely gotten my shit wrecked by him in the past. But, it's always good to take just a minute to make sure everybody's getting some good experience points. You don't want to just blow through the game. You're just going to make it harder for yourself, which is never a good thing. Unless... No, not even going to make that joke. Not even going to make it. I'm not going to do it. This time, I'm going to take the high road. Yes, level 9. Fuck yeah, Athena. Beautiful. She's doing great. Alright, Bucket's about to use Weedle. You know what, actually, I'm going to go ahead and give Hilda a run here. I really like to keep my Pokemon party, like, balanced, like, totally balanced. Just to always have, like, that nice, balanced team for any time I encounter a trainer. I like to have every one of my type coverages, ready to go. So we'll just scratch the fucking thing to death. I'm sure it'll still do it. Yeah, it does a decent amount of damage. It will lower my speed, though. That's a bummer. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But we're just, we're just going to fucking deal with it. I think I might still be... Nope. Alright, well, see, that's the thing. Once you lower my speed enough to be faster than me, there's no reason to keep using this move. It's one thing I never liked about, AI in these games is always a little sketchy. And also the way that Pokemon kind of, like, makes up for it. I guess, like, the AI is better in certain trainers in later games. Like, Ace trainers do actually end up being better at battling. Like, they'll switch their Pokemon in the middle of the battle like you normally do, which is nice. But it's still pretty easy, and... I wish that it didn't rely so much on... The only thing it really relies on is like, changing the IVs of the Pokemon. No, I will not change Pokemon. It just basically makes Pokemon, like, inherently stronger or weaker as you go about the game, which is, kind of like forced difficulty, but I guess in a Pokemon game where, like Pokemon, where it's all based around stats, it's an RPG, so it's not really forced difficulty. The only difficulty in RPGs is forced difficulty, I guess. And there is difficulty in the type coverages as well, so, I may be selling this short. There's nothing people like watching better than a man completely deconstruct and reconstruct his own thoughts over and over and over again while he battles bug Pokemon. Slowly, very slowly. There's this fucking thing is doing this little... I love it. They do the little harden loop where they just keep hardening. You know what? Okay. I am no longer playing this game, Kakuna, my good sir. I am going to just go ahead and switch my Pokemon. You can just go ahead and keep hardening yourself as much as you want. I'm going to cook you inside that tiny little cocoon. You fucking stalling bastard. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get shiny. I don't care how shiny you are. I don't care how shiny you are. Write that down. I don't care how shiny anybody is. I'll kick their ass. Yeah, see, there you go. Okay, so apparently fire is special, because it just totally blew through that, well, maybe not. Although, no, because with that many stat changes, it still would have done very little damage, even though it was super effective if it was physical. So fire is special. That's good. That's good. Which means Charmander is viable. Of course it's viable. Alright, so that was fun. We're just going to keep going, pick this item up in the middle of the fucking floor. An antidote. Good. I'm glad that was in the middle of the road. I might have missed it. Alright, so I believe that maybe the way out is this way. Yes, I believe well, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure. You know what's going to happen, though? We're going to find out. We're going to go this way. What's this way? Oh, God. Death and destruction. That's what's this way. Just some more Weedles. Just keep wheedling all over the goddamn place, don't you motherfuckers? You motherfuckers. Alright, so I guess, yeah, well maybe this is the way. Oh yeah, this is the way, because you go up, and that's, yeah, right, okay, so that's the way out. So, I would really like to take just a moment to battle this here trainer. Again, just to get the experience points. And because it's entertaining, you know? Nothing people want to see more than me just wreck terrible trainers over and over and over again. I promise you the later game will get much more interesting. I love, you know, Pokemon building up type advantages and making sure your team's balanced and finding out what Pokemon to catch. It's always just one of those things. And especially with this small pool of Pokemon, I mean, it's smaller than I'm used to considering I've been playing X and Y, but, I mean, you know, it's still a pretty classic crop, and, you know, as long as I can get the classic Pokemon that I really like to use, I'm going to be alright. And actually, I think this playthrough I'm really going to try to use Pokemon that I've never used before. That, I swear I will use at least 2 Pokemon on my team that I have never used before. 2 Pokemon. Now, I have used both Mankey and Spearow before, so I need 2 other Pokemon, which only leaves 1 spot, right? Yeah, 1 spot for a Pokemon that I have used. So we'll see what happens. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We'll figure out how this team all starts to balance out. And again, I may not even end up using Athena because I know that Charizard will learn Fly when once he becomes that brilliant winged beast we all know him to be. I've been playing Charizard a lot in Smash too, so I feel like Charmander was just the right choice here. He's just kind of in right now, you know? No. But in all honesty, when Charizard does become Charizard, I may not need, you know, a flyer, but it will be nice to have, I guess, the flying type move. Because, you know, Fly on Charizard will be iffy. Well, I guess he'll get stabbed, and his attack stat won't be that bad. And it's not like I'm going to EV train the fucking things. I can't. It's really hard to EV train in FireRed, so I'm not going to take the extra time to do it. All right, so now that I schooled that guy, how is yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just let Hilda lead for a bit here, just for a bit. Just for a bit. All right, so I believe there is yet another one of these people, which I believe I have to talk to them to trigger the battle. Yes! Did you know that Pokemon evolve? Fuck me, I had no idea. Which, I mean, I guess I wouldn't, you know? I criticize this stuff because I've played it so many times, but, you know, if I didn't, oh, this is going to be really, I'm not going to play this game with you. Not going to play this game with you there, Metapod. I know exactly what you're about to do. I'm so sick of being hard installed. It's just such a strange tactic to employ so early in the game. Like, literally just, you know, they just keep using heart, and you only really have physical attacks unless you've got Ember, which is good. Obviously, it helps, you know, with Charmander and everything, but if you don't have that, you're just kind of have to just slam yourself against these Metapods until they fucking crack eventually. Which is not fun. It's a little fucking tedious, honestly. Little fucking tedious. But luckily, we made the right decision, and I picked Charmander. Because, as far as I'm concerned, like, you can catch good water-type Pokemon. You can catch a grass-type Pokemon if you need it, but there's so few good fire types. And Charizard is just so fucking cool. I'm such a fucking, like, you know, 8-year-old kid for admitting that. Because everybody likes Charizard, but I like fucking Charizard, man. I don't like fucking Charizard. I'm not a furry, I promise. If you are, it's cool. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm not into fucking Charizards. I do want the, there is a really nice figure of Charizard. I believe it's like, it's Fig Arts or D Arts. It's Bandai either way. It's a Bandai figure. And it's really nice. It's got really, like, visible joints, which is not something I'm super into, but it's, like, the best Charizard figure there is. At least I get something small to go up on my shelf. I have a nice shelf full of Godzilla stuff, and I'd like to be able to have one of my shelves have some Pokemon representation, because I have none right now. Level 10 for Grimlock. Fuck, wow, that was a crazy amount of experience that I just got. Yes, you did lose. You lost pretty bad there, buddy. You really did get your ass kicked. I'm not trying to rub it in or anything, but I think you should quit Pokemon forever. I really feel like I should have gotten the running shoes. No! Pewter City. You get the running shoes of Pewter City in this game. I remember now. Yes! Touchdown! Memory. It's still there. Pikachu! No, not again. Not doing it. I might... no, I don't want to get paralyzed. I just don't even want to fuck with it. Because every time I think, oh yeah, Pikachu, maybe I'll get more experience. I'll fight Pikachu. Always get paralyzed. Always get paralyzed. And of course I run into a wild Pokemon one step before I encounter a trainer. Only would have been better if it was like a Zubat and I couldn't run from it. Which I've learned that Zubat, you can't run from Zubat because running is based on the speed stat of your Pokemon, which I didn't fucking know. It makes perfect sense. But I didn't know that until just a couple of years ago, which as long as I've been playing Pokemon my whole fucking life, I really thought I would have learned that. But that's why you can't run from Zubat, because they're normally faster than whatever Pokemon you've got. But I've gotten to have some fast Pokemon, so I hopefully won't have that problem. And hopefully I'll be so freakishly over-leveled That won't even be an issue. I may actually have a problem with this Weedle if he has a Poison Sting. Which he should. There's no reason why he wouldn't. But if he does have Poison Sting, I may actually encounter some issues. Yes, here we go. So as long as I don't get poisoned, I think I'm going to be... Fuck! Alright, so I got poisoned. Hopefully, I'll be able to just switch Hilda out. As long as she doesn't take too much damage from... I'll be able to go one more hit, I think. Oh, especially because he's using string shots, so what the fuck ever. I may even be able to... Well, because if he tackles me next turn, though, he'll KO me. And I'd really, just for the sake of my Pokemon's happiness... no, he wouldn't KO me with a fucking tackle. No, he's not going to KO me with this. No. Unless it's a critical. Which it is, but I survived anyway! Oh, Hilda has Balls of Steel, and I'm going to get those experience points, right? Yes. Before I get hurt by poison. Am I going to get hurt by poison? Or do you not get hurt by poison on turns that you... Yes! You don't get hurt by poison on turns that you KO a Pokemon. I fucking love that. It's a perfect... Perfect. Well, if it's the end of a battle, I mean, I think. Alright, so obviously, we're going to need to give this poor girl antidote here. There you go. Shove that in your face. Just take it and enjoy it. Alright, and we are definitely going to have to switch her out, because I'm not feeling comfortable having her lead this excursion when she's not... she's hurting. She's hurting, you know? You don't want her to go out and hurt herself. Yes, okay, I got out of there without encountering another Pokemon, which means I should be able to get to Pewter City. Skinny trees on the roadside, they can be cut down by a special Pokemon move, I hear. That's interesting. I think actually I might use Spearow for that. Pokemon is only used software process. Why would you ever want to do that? Oh yeah, I guess if you want to do, yeah. Well, persistent, look anyway, get different kinds. That is true. You gotta be persistent with these Pokemons, man. They're all over the goddamn place. All over the... Okay, Route 2. And there's more shit here? Fuck. Oh, yeah, no, it's like literally just that, and then I'm in Pewter City. Woo! Pewter City! Pewter City! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's go ahead and heal some Pokemon here. We're going to see where we're at. Take stock of where we're going. Where we've been. And where we are. I didn't mean for that really to be dramatic, but I guess it came out like that. Thank you for healing my Pokemon, young lady. You are looking beautiful today. I can't really tell. She looks like a tiny, massive pixels, but I just wanted to make her feel good about herself. Alright, so we are doing pretty well. Athena is lower leveled, and she's going to be struggling against the gym, which is Rock. The gym is Rock type. Brock is Rock, of course, because he's fucking named that. So, we're going to see what we can do next time. We may get Athena up to level 10 in between episodes, but either way, next time we're going to see if we can challenge Brock and kick the shit out of him. Thanks for watching, guys.